Hi guys, EBP Man with Tablets for Me, and today we're going to take a look at a hybrid case from Spigen, and it's called the Neo Hybrid case. And this case is designed for the Samsung Galaxy S5. Let's take a look and see what this case is all about. Alright, so taking a closer look at the case is made out of two components. It has a bumper case, or an inner shell, and a lot of the Spigen cases have this kind of groove inside. They kind of call it like air cushion technology. So it really they have this design not just for design purposes, but to provide additional protection to your phone. It has also this frame, and this frame, while these buttons right here look like they're metal, they're actually plastic. And if we take a closer look right here, you'll notice that the button here basically is, as you press it, is going to press the button that you have on your phone, right? So your volume rocker will be pressed, and if you notice the same thing here where we have our power button, the same thing happens here, and you can see that this portion moves around. It's really just a frame, and while it looks metal, I really can't. It feels more plastic than anything else. So this entire piece is made out of a plastic material, in my opinion, and fits around the actual inner, I'd say, glove, or this is TPU type material that is very low profile. The one thing about this material, if we look at it as well, is that they've kind of support that textured feel that you have with the S5. So you see how you have all those little dimples. Hope that comes out right there. So it's very similar to the backing that you have on your phone, and it's pretty flat. And has, when I was looking at it, it kind of reminds me of the shape of a iPhone. So here I have an iPhone, for example, and then if you look at even the curvature, I'm going to put this right within frame so you can see this. If you notice the curvature of it, it's almost exactly to the same curvature that you have in the corners of the iPhone, but just on a larger scale. So let's see what the case looks like on the phone, and we'll explore more features. So to install the case, all you do is place your S5 like this, and it slides in easily. No problems there. It has a nice feel to it. It's not a satiny finish, but it has definitely a nice feel to it. And now the next step is to put in this this ring. I'm going to go ahead and start with the top, and then just work my way around. Actually, we'll do it backwards. You'll notice that it has this little clisp right here, so we have to go from the back forward. So we're going to do this, and then we're going all the way around. All right, now that's in place. Now, as I had mentioned, how it reminded me a lot about the iPhone shape, notice how the shape on the bottom here even becomes more iPhone-like as you see that. Let's take a look at how everything works now. So you get some really good bumper protection, as you can see here. Let's go ahead and close up on the screen. You'll notice right here that there is a lot of material, so you don't have to worry about scratching your screen. You'll notice that on the back you have some good depth. We'll make sure we focus that right there. So you have some good depth for your camera. Not too much because it's a slim profile case, but you can see right there that your camera isn't flush in any way. See that? And then you have also your sensor for your heart rate monitor, and then also your flash there. And again, it's not too deep where you don't have to worry about your finger not being detected. On the top, a lot of the cases have now learned that many folks are using like Beat type headphones that have the wider plugs. I'll have to see how this one works, because you'll notice how deep this is. You see how deep that is? It's not really flush with the this. So we'll see if as you insert it, you get a full plug connection, because that is pretty deep, as you can see there. You have your IR blaster. You have also your pinhole mic here. You'll notice you have your other pinhole mic, and then you have this opening, or this cavity right here, so that you can have access to the actual charging port. And we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and try to see if we can have access to it. And it is right here. So if we do this, it seems easy. Let's try that one more time. We'll seal that. get in focus again, and then what we'll do is we'll see if we can get our finger in. This becomes really tricky, especially with these deeper cases, because you'll notice, see how deep this case is right here, which is great for protection. It's pretty deep from the charging port, but it makes it tricky if you don't have long nails. And I have relatively, I don't know, for a guy, not super long nails, but it makes it a little harder, I think, to get in. I'm going to do that one more time so you can see. Well, maybe not. So you do open up the port easily, and you do have access to the charging area. So the depth and the width of this opening is adequate so that you can open that up, and then as you can see here, you can just close it up. The buttons seem to work well. Doesn't seem like it causes any problem. I can hear clicking, so they're very responsive. And on the back, like I said, if you look right here for a second, here's your speaker, and you have the Spigen logo, and you have that nice textured view on it. All in all, I think it's a nice looking case. I do have another case from Spigen here, and this is one that we had already reviewed, and you'll notice that it does keep the same size of the phone all the way around. It's just a little bit different. It adds a different, it probably highlights the shape of the actual phone, but from a thickness, you'll notice that it doesn't really do much to the phone from a thickness perspective as you look at this case and this case from Spigen. But Spigen makes some great products too. So that was my review of the hybrid case, right? The hybrid case from Spigen. It's called the Neo Hybrid case for the Samsung Galaxy S5. So if you have any comments or questions, or would like to, don't forget to like this video and share it. If you have any comments or questions, leave them on the YouTube channel.